Hello everyone, ZMiner99 here, and welcome for another live stream. I know, right? It's kind of crazy. We're back for another one. A little over a week later than the other, but we're here on FooCraft. We got Gummy, and I did not say welcome back, so... And we're going to just be working on our smelter here in our base. Because if we go down here, yes, the furnaces look cool. The item acceptor looks cool. The staircase looks cool. But the room it's in, the room it's in could use some work. That's one way to put it, I guess. So that's what we're going to be working on today. And hopefully it works well. So, one thing we are doing today, just like we were doing the other days, we're going to do some more Stream Raider stuff. So, if you want to go and join in, exclamation point battle will get you the link for that. Anyways, I'm going to switch over to that screen now so that you all can see it. And we're going to go ahead and start a battle. This is a very difficult one, so please jump in, help out in the campaign today. So we're going to start the battle. It is classified as hard. For me, that is not a good thing. It looks like we have a dragon with 312 hit points. It has an attack of 6. I think we're dead unless we get a lot of people helping out today. So I think my plan is going to have to be to use a tank. No, an archer. Yeah, I'm going to have to plan on the archer. Okay, yeah. Well, we're gonna go for it, guys. So, hopefully that works. This does not look good by any means. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I hope that you all can join in. Actually, this is an armored unit, isn't it? No? It's not classified as an armored unit, I don't think. Alright, anyways, we're going to just leave that up and running, so please join in. And we're going to now head back to Minecraft so that we can actually really get our stream going. Now, first things first is I actually need to check the smelters to make sure that they aren't overloaded with bamboo, because that can be a thing. That can very much be a thing. Okay, that one's fine. They are on their buffer stages at the moment, because last week I did actually run through stone through all of them. So they're all on the point of actually filling up their buffers instead of actually smelting. So, or instead of filling up the furnaces now, which is great. It means that we can actually go ahead and start using this thing, or these things, to just run through. I am going to check them, as you can see I'm doing, just to make absolutely sure that we do not have problems. Okay, we're not having problems there. How about here? Let's take the coal out, and that's the last bit of coal, I think, from the system. And okay, So everything is good. We don't have anything clogging up the furnaces or any of that kind of stuff. So what are going to Spiderhead? I got a Spiderhead from somewhere. I don't know. I remember where that was. I remember that I got that. I just don't remember exactly where it's from. Yeah, we still have all of this as well. We could do some interesting stuff with design for that, actually. If you guys want, we can do... Oh, wait, no, this goes in my head box. I guess really before I can actually start cleaning up this room, I have to... Or before I can start really working on the room, I actually have to do this stuff. Where is my head box? Is my head box in here? It is in here. That was my first spider head. I have more end dragon heads than anything else. That's saying something, guys. that is saying something. All right. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna be sorting out chests to start this off. As crazy as that might sound. So let's see if there's any more rails and... Oh, hold on. I found coal. That's obsidian. That's obsidian. Oh, hold on. And we might as well pull out the redstone components that we find in here as well. Because I think I'll have enough room in my inventory now to have all those at once. Now I just have to remember... Oh, hold on. I have more shulker boxes. Let's go grab them. Actually, let's see. Do you have enough bamboo? Yeah, you got plenty. Even though you're not full, I don't think I need to actually run that one. I think it's full enough. Yeah, these shulker boxes need to come down with me. But let's see if we can throw... Nope, we can't throw a door in here. Okay. Grab that. That. Oh, I have to move all this stuff down there. Grab the dye. Grab that. That. Ah! This is a lot. Oh, another mob head. Okay, I think that's good for what we... Oh, that was a bump in the dirt. Alright, this is just wood. That one's not sorted. Redstone boxes go there. Let's grab this one. Okay, yeah, that's users, so we can throw those in there. Tools and armor. Valuables. Yes, the valuables are in a gray box. That's just where I decided to put them. I have too much iron. Courtesy of Wild, probably. Yes, it is. Oh, look at that. Redstone. Redstone, 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 redstone. All the redstone we could need and not want. I've made a lot of redstone. Like, just saying. Like, this is my basic redstone box. This isn't even... I mean, you saw. Right? You saw these. Like, that's more. That's more. This is most of the redstone stuff. This is the stuff I use most commonly. And that's why it's in this box. Notice how buttons and levers aren't in here. That's because most of the stuff I do is automated. Like that, I think in really big redstone contraptions, I've used 3, or like on this server in all my redstone, I think I've used 3 levers and 1 button. The rest of it's all controlled by comparators outputs. So that's how I tend to function. Which is kind of interesting, but... Gimme left? Oh no! Wait. Un second. Yeah, gimme left. Poor Gimme. Probably had to go take care of something. I have micro blocks as well. That's fun. More mob heads. I put those in backwards order, but whatever, right? And then this green one here is dyes. Throw the orange back in there, where it belongs. Now, how do all of you think I should deal this? Deal this? Deal this. Deal this, exactly. Deal with this. Because... I don't know. how I should sort all this stuff out. I mean, it's fairly straightforward, right? These things. The mob heads, the player heads, the items. This is a Corrales head. Build competition stuff got me that. I think I say that almost every time we look at that one, but the micro blocks are from the Wandering Traders, of course. This one looks cool, the Gilded Blackstone. I really like that one in particular. Well, I guess let's see what's in here. We got more stuff we can just sort out with what we already have laid out in this one, so let's do that. Okay, that was not much. That was not much, folks. Alright, so let's take tools and mob drops, since mob drops are kind of under the tools category, right? Oh, that is a mob drop. Do I have any dogs yet? I don't know. I may want to keep passive stuff and hostile stuff separate. As far as the mob drops are concerned, I'm not sure on that one, though. I don't need that many leaves. I think I'm taking some of those back to wild. If you guys can find a use for leaves other than burning, let me know, because that's gonna go in a farming box, I think, if we make a farming box. Hope the red helps. Oh, that was something from Matt. He gave me a redstone box, which I quickly burnt through. It was much appreciated. That was a Christmas thing, I think? I think that was a Christmas thing. Pretty sure. Actually, you're gonna go in food as well. So separate out the mob drops for like normal mobs with the mob drops for like food. I think is going to be a good idea. I think I got that from Alex, from his shop. I don't know why I'm telling you where I think I got all these things from, but I did. That was, I'm pretty sure, an RT thing. String is definitely a mob drop, which I can grab. Oh, these are mob drops. Yep, 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 yep. Yes. That, yeah. That is called rabbit hide. And I killed a lot of rabbits, okay? Let's just leave it at that, alright? I mean, that's obvious, but you know. Like, you know, it just happened, okay? Like, nothing inconspicuous at all. I just killed a bunch of rabbits, okay? It's fine. I assure you it's fine. No problems whatsoever. Now here's the other question, is eventually do I want to build a sorting system for all of this stuff? That could be fun. That could be very fun. Gas tiers? I have gas tiers, apparently. Okay. That works. I guess I have hunted another some. Blaze rods, magma cubes, gunpowder. Just all the normal stuff. Mob farm. That is one thing we need to do. But I think I'll get a sorting system set up first. Sugarcane. Bamboo. Those aren't mob drops by any means. Let me put my other ear in. That way I have 2 ears instead of just the 1 ear. Right. Is that everything? Is that all the mob drops? Alright, I need to check through here again. I think I already checked through here, but we're checking here again. And then we're going to go to our other storage systems and check through those, but that will be after we do the stuff that's down here in this immediate area. Because this stuff is a lot in this immediate area, so. Dragon's Breath isn't technically a mob drop, is it? It's technically just like something that I grab, but whatever. Alright, I think food's gonna be the next thing we're gonna take out, so edible items. Let's just try doing like all food related stuff, or all growth related stuff. No. Let's do food stuff. Okay, so that's going to be this stuff here, right? And so seeds for food plants, that's going to be technically chorus fruit, so we'll grab the chorus fruit. It needs somewhere to go, so might as well give it somewhere to go early on. Carved pumpkins we'll put in there, even though carved pumpkins, I don't think they can really... Can they be used to make pumpkin pie? Now I'm curious. I've made myself curious. That's typically... That means that rabbit trails will happen. Well, this is going to be a fun stream, everybody. I've already made myself think about going down a rabbit trail. So, yeah. Hope you're ready. I'm not. It won't be bad if we do. It won't be bad. Alright, I think... Yeah, it's just that one chest left from over there. Let's throw all this stuff up here. Oh, I'm not... I was playing modded just a few minutes ago, so I had inventory tweaks, and I don't have inventory tweaks here. I'm sad. I'm brokenhearted and sad. Not really. But... Finish getting the food stuff from here. That is it. Yes, okay. So let's check back through these, because there's definitely food stuff in here. As I said, definitely food stuff. And those are just leaves. We don't really need to look in those boxes, because we know that what is in those boxes are leaves. Nothing but spruce leaves. Yeah. Golden shovel can go in there for now. Okay, so we've done the... So this is our mob drops, both hostile and passive. I could have separated it out more technically. This is our food plants. Or food, just in general, not just food plants. And now it's time for the other plants. So that goes bamboo. Bone meal will throw in tools, actually, I think. Bone meal's a good one for tools, I think. Sea pickles. Oh, they must be doing UHCs. I'm streaming, so UHCs aren't happening, at least not at the moment. We'll see. I don't know how long stream's gonna be today either. That's just another thing. Just for me to throw out there, guys. Stream could be long, stream could be short, stream could be somewhere in the middle. I am planning on at least 2 hours, hopefully. But we'll see and play it by ear. As always. We always do that to some degree. Bowl. That can go in food, but we'll go in tools with that, I think. That is snow. I don't know why I have a snow layer. Actually, I do know why. It's because I was working on the Christmas area. That's why I have a snow layer. Actually, this is technically not a food plant thing. That is enchanted golden apple. We are not going to eat that. Unless we get involved in a UHC, but a UHC on survival is probably not happening. So we're going to throw that in there, those in there. All these in here. I mean, I guess nope. That would have more than filled that chest. So let's see. Let's do armor pieces, old armor pieces. I think most of those are already sorted out technically, but I want to get them all against the one wall so that we can leave them there. And it's good to do a double check through, because if I build a storage system, it's going to be along this back wall here, which is why I don't want all of these chests along this back wall. Also over there, I can dance around them a little bit better because they're not right next to where I'm planning on building something. Yep, just enough inventory space for all those. And this is, of course, the junk stuff. I just threw an elytra in the junk, in what I'm calling the junk armor chest. That... Just saying, you know. That is a lodestone compass pointing to a lodestone, which it really doesn't need to be pointing to at the moment, but it is. That's going to go in, like, with workstations, I think. The bee nest, probably. We'll go in there. I need a drink. Really? Stream elements? I need a drink already? Okay. I can do that. Stream elements does not know what it's talking about, though. It thinks it does, but it really doesn't. I should get more pickaxes. This isn't enough pickaxes. I have 3 pickaxes. That's a problem. If you're familiar with how I play, having only 3 pickaxes for me is a problem normally. I guess it shows kind of how much different I've played on FooCraft than I normally do. Normally I stick my head in the ground and mine, and that's about all I do for 3 months. Plus-ish, give or take. That's a little bit of an exaggeration, but only a little bit. I do definitely tend to actually build a ton of mine shafts, not a ton of this, which is probably why this has taken so long to actually finish, because I'm like, I don't build nice things underground. Underground is the place for long strip mines that do nothing. So, yeah, we're just gonna call it that. We're just gonna say that. Alright, so, we need another one. I think I'm gonna do, like, base. We're going to stop that from happening. There we go. Sorry if that deafened anyone. Hopefully it didn't deafen anyone, but, you know, could have. Alright. We were going to throw bone meal in with the tools, weren't we? We're going to go do that now. Alright. Base building. Bee nest. We'll go that. Like, base building / useful, like, purposeful items, I guess. Not specifically workstations, but, Yeah. You know, stuff like lanterns. Glowstone, I suppose, technically could work for that. Okay. Oh yeah, fences. That is a very good one. Actually, maybe fences will go in a different one. I think fences, fence gates, stairs, and half slabs will go somewhere else. They're still pretty good for building. Just not... just, you know, trying to categorize things, I feel like that we would have... Okay, Jaw, you can pop that way if you want to. That was weird. We'll roll with it. All right. We'll roll with it. Boop, boop. Oh, I totally overlooked this chest. Shulker box. Oh no. So, the battle is ready to begin. There is one person on the battlefield. And that one person is me. Oh boy. Okay, well, we're gonna run it, and it's probably going to fail horribly, so... Oh no! I'm already... like, dead. Yeah. That did not end well. We're going to keep playing. I still have 2 retry tokens. Now here's the problem, right? Is we can't go to any other missions because we've already done these other missions. So we literally have to go through this one. And I have 2 retry tokens. So we're going for it again, guys. I mean, I could go Archer again. I think I'm going to go Tank, though. Just because maybe will last longer. But please go hit that link there in the chat. And jump in so that you guys can participate. And maybe we can finish it up this time. If not, oh well. It is just the sideshow for the main stream, so that I'm alright with that. Either way, just a fun little thing. Pyromancer has just placed an epic. Wow, cool, okay. Maybe we'll have a shot, I don't know. A War Beast, I haven't seen one of those. We'll look at that one. We'll look at that one. But we got one person, so if anyone else wants to join in the fun, that works too. We'll throw that in there. Let us see. I totally put those... Yep, these things that I said I wasn't going to put in there, I totally put in there. Alright. Put down another chest. Let's do that. Oh, pull those. Slabs, so we'll pull those. Empty, empty. We'll put iron bars and chains. And then all these as well. Now, here's another thing that we need to think about is when we're doing base, like when we're doing a storage system, what do we want to have it sort? Like, that is another question that kind of needs to be answered. Should not be yawning, should not be yawning, should not be yawning. I may have used my brain this morning, but that is no cause to yawn. Exhausting mental energies is not an excuse for yawning. There's nothing wrong with yawning, though. Oh, smack my face into a wall. That's okay. We'll live. Maybe. Probably not. Nom down on the bread. We're gonna need more food soon. Okay, oh, I missed that. This is why we double check things, folks. Because I miss things. Which is another reason why I build auto sorters, so that I don't need to miss things. Yeah, not how that works, folks. That's not how that works. Other building blocks, maybe? I'm not sure. I think other building blocks, but do we want to go like and split or... Yeah, we're splitting organic from other kinds of building blocks, I think. No. We'll just grab everything and see if we can fit it all in one. Pink concrete powder. I thought that was wool for a second. Bone block. Bone block can actually be turned back into bone meal. And we can throw that in with the tools. Now, if you're wondering how I have, or why I have so many different kinds of concrete and so little of it, that would be because of wandering traders and getting the micro blocks. You need to have a lot of different kinds of blocks in order to get the micro blocks from the traders, because they offer a lot of different kinds. That's also the cause for all the coral. I think we'll throw the coral fans in with our other stuff. These ones here, just because they kind of fit in that category. Also the granite slabs I forgot to put in there, we'll throw in there too. Okay. Ah! I'm flying. I don't want to fly. Brain coral. Stuff. Okay. We're making progress. I'm actually kind of shocked that we're making progress during this stream. It's probably because people aren't talking, actually. That's probably the real reason why I'm actually making progress. That'll probably change at some point. But in the meantime, we'll take advantage of that. Of the ability to progress. Progress? not progress. Okay. One thing I actually do need to do is take out the cobblestone stone, I think soul soil, dirt, granite, netherrack, basalt, obsidian stays, soul sand, andesite, gravel. Because all these ones that I'm pulling out actually go somewhere else in the storage system, which isn't going to be changing. So let's go and do that real quick. Actually, it may change, but I doubt it. It's not changing anytime in the immediate future, at least. Oh, look at that, I have so much stone. What was in there? Does anyone remember what was in there? Because I don't. And that's kind of just... Oh, no. Wait, I don't have basalt in here? I need basalt in here. Hold on. Okay, we're going to say... This one is sand, since it's above the gravel, even though I think that one used to be dirt. That is sand. Never mind. That's going to be dirt, because that one was dirt. That I do not know. That was probably basalt. So we'll do soul sand and soul soil in that one. Using elytra the old way. Like the way that you were supposed to use elytra before I was in the game. Or before I... No. I had been playing Minecraft since before elytra were around, I think. Yeah, I had. But I did not know elytra existed for a while. After they had been introduced. We'll just say that. That comes from playing modded 1.7.10 and I think 1.6.5 as well. But I think it was mostly 1.7.10, modded 1.7.10 that I played until 1.12. And then I played a little bit of modded 1.12 too, but still was mostly in 1.7. And then 1.14 I actually came around and started to play more like up-to-date Minecraft stuff. I did stuff that was, you know, not 1.7.10 and earlier. So to some extent, I'm actually still pretty used to 1.7.10. Like, I don't think... Simply because of how much of it I played. I don't know if I'm ever going to lose the 1.7.10. If you know what I mean? Like, I'm always going to be thinking, to some extent, as though I'm playing 1.7.10. Which is weird to think about, but it's about accurate, I'd say. Okay, we need to get more food, so let's go do that real quick. I think at the moment, the modded that I play is a good mix of 1.12, which if you watch my YouTube series on Zookeeper, then on the Dinos edition of that pack at least, then you'll know that that pack is 1.12.2, and that's the main version of modded that I play, I think, or up until Food did it, or started doing Skybees. Once FooCraft started doing Skybees, Skybees has kind of taken over. Skybees is extremely fun. Everyone pretty much enjoys that. Everyone whose computers can handle it, which is most people, I think. It's just a little bit iffy on some days, depending on where you live in the world, depending on what your connection is to the server, depending on if Plox breaks down, you know, all those kinds of things. Yeah. But vanilla will also always have a pretty special place in my Minecrafting experience, just because that's what I started with. I mean, I think a lot of people started with vanilla. I would say most. But I know that there are some people who started in modded and have never played vanilla, which, like, to me that sounds crazy, but I would not be surprised at all if that's a more common thing than I think. So, yeah. Crazy? Alright. What do we want to eat? We can eat carrots. How much gold do I have? I don't have a gold farm. I need a gold farm. I don't need a gold farm. I can have a gold farm, but I don't need one. I don't have a lot of gold, do I? I don't think I have much gold. No. 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 It's this one. I have a decent amount of gold, I suppose. Wild! Welcome in, Wild. Welcome everyone else who came over with Wild as well. How are y'all doing? How was the rest of the stream? Hope it was good. I probably should wait in case there's ads playing for anyone. Hi Fazat, welcome, welcome. It is nuggets. Okay, it is golden nuggets for... Oops. That's a lot of golden nuggets. Cool. I don't have refined storage yet, but I think you knew that. So that's cool that you have that opened up. That'll be nice. I am looking forward to that. In fact, I'm thinking about building one here in vanilla, even though it's so close to... Well, it's not super close to the reset necessarily. No ads running for you? Okay, cool. Cool. I wasn't sure. It doesn't always run ads. Sometimes it runs ads, though. So... grab that golden carrot as well. That's enough golden carrots, I think. We're just reorganizing this stuff down here today. I mean, that's what we're starting out with, and then going to actually build a skin over this, but I figured trying to replace the floor and having my storage system exploded out all over the place is probably not a good idea. Finished sorting out all those shulkers and stuff. And everything so far is fitting in those 8. But that isn't including quite everything. So let's grab all my books and all the rest of the stuff in here so we can just throw it places. That we need to. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to... How do we want to organize this stuff? Music discs. Just like your storage system? This is not on par with my storage systems, though. My storage is usually more organized and less laid out shulker boxes on the middle of the floor. Though I am actually very surprised at how few items I've collected. Uh-oh. Okay, it's not overflowing. We're good. Oh, my pack is shut off. Hold on 1 second, guys. Options. It is under options, right? Video setting. What is it called, Wild? I always forget. The, it's not shaders. It's, the visual pack, resource packs. Duh, it was right in front of me. There we go. There we go. Oh boy. Okay. Now everything will be the right color, but I do not... Oh, probably down here. Yep. Yep. These, yeah. This farm was supposed to be bigger than it actually ended up being, and that is because I misjudged the slime chunks. I thought that there were two right next to each other. Turned out it's only this one. So I built the entire farm, noticed that this side had, we'll actually see, this much slime in it, and I was like, nope, that side of the farm is not actually a slime farm. So this side of the slime farm is the actual slime farm, but let's go back to the mess of storage system that I was in. And, okay, rotten flesh. Why did I get 5 rotten flesh? Do I have loot? I have looting 3 on this sword. Yep. Okay, that goes in tools. I'm not sure how to organize out this stuff. Oh, by the way, guys, you can see up in... Oh, thank you for the follow, Fizzat. Even though I'm not hearing the audio for that follow message play. There it goes. There it goes. Just took a little bit to do. Stream Raiders, if you do exclamation point or exclamation mark battle, then it will take you to, or it'll give a link in the chat where you can come and you can join the battle. We have a couple people in here at the moment. You just log in with your Twitch account. It's already like set up. You just have to pretty much link your Twitch account to it, and then you can go and place battles. It's pretty straightforward. Pretty good instructions as well, if you want to. If you want to join in and do that. I'm in the middle of one at the moment, and there are currently, as you can see in the counter, 9 minutes left in placing, which means if you were to go over there right now, you can actually do one, or you can actually do 2 more to place 2 units down in that much time. Because you can place a new unit every 5 minutes. So I can throw that. Battle. And then following that link will take you over there. So I think this is kind of just going to be like the random stuff. So like that kind of random stuff. It is not a PvP thing. We all work together to take down a boss. So in fact, I'll switch over to it so I can explain it a little bit better. So this is what we look like right now. We have Agent Silence and Pyromancer who have been placing down units. And this is the bad guy we're fighting in this one. So essentially it's the streamer gets to set down their unit. This is mine. It's level 3. This is a level 1, but it's like a legendary one. It's level 6, so level 20, wow. But there's different kinds of units in that. You start out with 3 different kinds of units. And as you place units down, you get scrolls for them, which is how you can upgrade your units. I'm playing as a streamer right now because, of course, I'm the one live, but you can play it as a viewer and, of course, join in the streamer and contribute to their stuff. And then you can turn right back around and start streaming, and you can play the game as a streamer. So it's pretty cool all around. I enjoy it quite a bit. Even though we don't get very many people who actually come in and play it most of the time. Sometimes we get a few people who just come through just to get the rewards, and don't necessarily watch the stream, and will come in and actually play as well. And that's how we get rid of these guys. So like this, it is a dragon. Its rare unit has 312 hit points, does 6 damage. It's ranged damage. As you can see there, its roll is ranged. Its range is 11. This guy here is a tank, has 80 hit points, does 2 damage. Speed's kind of slow. Range is low, but of course it's an armored unit, so it's going to be slower than a ranged unit typically. Whereas this archer has 8 hit points but does 7 damage, so does more damage. Decreased damage against armored units, though, is the one thing that you have to be careful about with the ranged units whenever you're doing those. And it can apparently target ground to air. Interesting. Or ground and air. Oops. Ground and air? Ground and air. Okay, so apparently there's different, even, like, targeting classifications. But essentially, that's just how this works. So I'm going to jump back over to Minecraft real quick. For the next 5 minutes or so. There are actually PvP events within it, though, where you can have 2 streamers streaming and can battle each other, and their communities can place down units on whichever streamer they choose to place them down on. So that can be kind of fun. Problem is finding another streamer to do that with, and also finding, like, and actually I don't know if you get to pick who you go up against, but it's really probably mostly just getting the ability to actually stream on the days which are which the events are on, because they're only on one day. They're not like ongoing events or anything that like keep going and going and going and going for like a whole week or something. There's the specific PvP events. So that being said, that it's kind of annoying in a sense that you have to do that, and you can't just like do it at any time you want to. But it does make sense because they do it in somewhat of a tournament style as well on those days. So, which probably means you can't pick who you play against, at least if you want to be in that tournament section of it. Is it a tournament? I don't know. I need to do more research into that still. A lot of this stuff I need to do more research into, because it's still new to me. Netherite blocks just because I can, you know. Just because why not? Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I pretty much Minecraft's probably one of the first games I really ever played. I've never been into shooters or other stuff like that. At least not for long periods of time. The closest I got to that was World of Tanks and War Thunder. That's the closest I've gotten, I'd say, to actually doing a lot of that. To doing a lot of shooter stuff, but that's kind of shooter, kind of not. Just depending on how you interpret the game. So I tend to not view them so much as shooters, but that's just because it's how I think of the game or games. To an extent, they are first-person shooters still. It's just you're in a vehicle, you're not running around a map. Which is part of why I actually like them more than, like, player-based shooters, because you are in a vehicle, and it's not like you're actually going and shooting someone. Even though it is just a game, they just never really interested me too much. And I think it's probably because of that. Alright, we have too many of these. We have too much. We have way too much stuff. Oh, those do not go in there. Those stay in my inventory. Actually, we want to keep these things that have stuff in them separate, because we can't repurpose these ones. So the logs. Yeah. I will say it's interesting is that I've actually seen the I've actually seen the FPS tag on Minecraft streams before. It's kind of interesting whenever I see that, but I've actually seen that on there, and they weren't like PvP streams or anything either. Anyway, so now you're gonna kind of see what these battles are like. So we have these guys placed down. I'm just gonna hit start battle, since there's nothing else we can really do other than start it at this point. Alright, cool. Agent Silence killed most of the units. And then Pyro had an assist, so cool. That was fun. Let's open the chest. We'll just do random. They'll both get something. And then back to the map. We made it through that one. Let's collect this. I still do not know why it's given me Battle Pass, but it has. Let's see, going to army. I don't think I can upgrade anything. I can't, not at the moment. Almost can upgrade the archer dude again. So we have one that we can go to now, a very hard one. We're gonna go and start. Let's see. So all of our bad guys are here, and then that's just a thing. A little like checkpoint thing. I'm going to put down my archer so that I can get another scroll for my archer, and I can upgrade my archer after the battle's over. So this one is ranged. Decent range. I think I'll be okay on this one. Of course, all you guys, please come jump in as you see fit. So, all right. Let's jump back over to the game of Minecraft, since that one is all set up and going. All right. Also, if you came in on the raid, I don't have a command set up for this. That's not going to do it, is it? Wait, hold on. No, I made a new command recently. Can I remember how to use it? I am so sorry, Wild. I should have done this earlier. I imagine as the command actually worked. But there we go. Yes, please go check out Wild. Give her a follow, please. I totally forgot to run that command earlier. Oh well. That's what happens, right? I always forget my shoutouts and things. It's horrible. It really is horrible. Boy. I probably yeah, I can go and break these since I already checked the ones upstairs for stuff in these ones. But yeah, no, if you came in on the raid and up in your taskbar, I think I'm having problems now. I think I'm getting tired too. Yeah, up in the search bar of your browser, if there's the raid tag on the end, go ahead and take that off so it's just ending in my channel name, and then you can reload the page. I've heard, I haven't actually seen it played out in the statistics, but I've heard that that actually is a thing that you need to do to make sure that your view actually counts as a view. So, yeah. Time to put the kettle on again? Alright. Spruce leaves. Where should I put the spruce leaves? I don't know. They're kind of a random building material, really. In fact, I should probably put this down here so that I can find it easily. That's probably gonna be a good idea. Okay, let's take all these, throw them all down here with the other of their kind. And I think these should be empty, right? Or did I leave something in them? It wouldn't surprise me at all if I had left something in them. Oh, you got the adverts this time? Okay. I see. That is strange. I wonder if it has something to do with me being subscribed to Wild? I don't know. It could. Or it's just Twitch being random. Like it is sometimes. Is this a silk touch? This is a silk touch. Good. Twitch just being Twitch, right? That's what the difference is. It just decided to do it because it can. I actually need to come over this way. Because... did I pull it out? No. No, I think it could be that it counts them, like, when, like, the raid first happens, and then for, like, 5 minutes or something like that, and then it doesn't. I don't know. I haven't looked into it too much on my own. I just know what other people have been saying, so... So, I'm guessing that, yeah, that pretty much if you did it, then it should be good at any rate, so. And all the viewer count stuff that you see live isn't, it isn't actually, like, it's at a pretty big delay. So, like, if there were, like, one viewer watching it, like, it can look like there's one person watching the stream, and then there's actually, like, 10 people chatting at the same time. So, yeah. It's hard to tell, as far as real time, what things are working, doing things in a certain way, and what aren't. All the rest of these, other than the rotten flesh, go up top in those ones. Also, another thing that's kind of strange is the view count sometimes goes like up and then down and then up and then down for like no reason. I mean, I guess that people could be clicking in and out of the stream, which would make a reason, but for it to do that, but all right. Boop. We actually want to come over here. That's right. That's right. Even though this part of stream really wasn't planned out as far as me, like, organizing all this stuff, I don't really have an idea of what to do after. If you know what I mean? Like, after I finish... Oh, all these go up here. After these finish being sorted, like, I know what I want to do, but I don't know exactly how I want to do it. Well, that's the thing, though, is that in the chat tab, sometimes, like, you can have, like, 10 people in your chat tab. I know I have. Like, for almost the whole stream, and my viewer average for the stream is, like, 3. So, like, sometimes that... I find that tends to be too high, and that the number that's actually shown by, like, the stream name is actually more accurate still. It's just, like, not as accurate sometimes as what would make sense. But yeah, that's... It's interesting, it's confusing. Alright, almost done. Almost done clearing out this area. I actually do have things which belong down here this time. If I can find where they go is another question, though. No? There we go. Okay, I need to grab the redstone box out. So we're going to throw an end chest down here. It's going to be this one because that is an activator. You can throw it back in there. Voila. Voila, voila. Alright, I mean, we can jump over to building the kingdom, but that takes a long time every time I go over there. So on this server, my base is underground. Part of that is because I came on the server late, and I didn't really feel like I was gonna want to build an above ground base, even though there's plenty of space. Like, that space isn't an issue, but being that I came on late, I wasn't really doing stuff at my base so much. And I've been over at Wilds a ton, working on stuff there. So on servers, at least, I think I tend to do more underground basing. So I would say mostly underground as a general rule, but it really does depend on just how I'm feeling when I start out. Because like on the Building the Kingdom server, I'm above ground. I don't have any subterranean bases. I have a giant hole in the ground, which is one of my bases, but it's not like covered by the surface. Here on Foo, almost everything I have is completely buried. So so that's it for that. I'm not sure what color scheme is down. I'm gonna do down here, but yeah, this is probably the main project I've done at mine. You go underground so people can't see you. The shame is too much. Oh, they not look good? Is that why? I mean, this doesn't look particularly good, I would say. But yeah, like, my main build is this. Like, you know, anyone I know can come on here and use it. So, like, this is my main build at my base. But if you look at Wild's base, there's stuff there I've helped on a little bit. Not everything, of course, because I have come in so late. That was close. As you can see, my weapon of choice is ranged. Ah, you're stuck. Ooh. Ooh. Piece of paper. That was for the ink farm. There we go. That's a blank piece of paper. Well, not blank. It's like half blank, but it counts. Really, zombie? Picked the wrong person to pick on. Okay, so what do we got here? We have grass block. Pumpkin. Ooh, that's gonna be an interesting one. I don't think I have that one yet. Magenta concrete. Smelters are nice, and thank you for the thank you for the compliment. I think that they look good. Gummy helped me a little bit. Wild helped me a little bit with the design part. As far as the exterior, I did all the internal hopper mess and such, but that is one thing I really like about the servers is that, you know, people can come over and help. Wild was just helping by talking in stream, but Gummy was over here building stuff with me, so that was good. Also giving me resources to build it too, which was cool. Oh, this is a concrete guy. Nice. Okay. We'll be back in a minute. So I need grass block. Grass block acquired. All right, that is number 1. Grass block. 2, pumpkin. Okay. Birch log. I don't have any birch. There's birch here. Let's go over there. Birch log acquired. Andesite is easy enough. And then it's the concretes, and the dyes are probably going to be the hard part. I know I can just like wander over and grab stuff from Wild if I need, but I think I can procure everything myself for this one. Alright, so magenta concrete, red concrete, and light gray. First, let's check what concretes I have. They're all in this here. I have lime green, pink, green, and black. Okay, those are the only concrete powders that I have. So that means I need to make all of these, which is going to be sand plus gravel. So let's go and grab it. Gravel, sand, and now it's time for the dyes. So if we get my dye box, like so, we need red, we need magenta, and we need light gray. So it's going to be gray plus white. There we go. And then we grab valuables. And we grab a crafting bench. Crafting table. Ah! Wrong thing. Water? Really? Water? I need to drink water, apparently. That's fine. Alright, so we can go and do red. I don't know the shape of this recipe. It's shapeless. Okay. So that. And now we come over to where we have water. And we go that. And we go that. And that is what we need, other than the emeralds, out of the valuables box. There we go. That's everything we need. Now we just hope that this guy hasn't despawned. Despawned. Despawned? Despawned. Desponsive. Despondent. He still's here. Alright, dude. Give me all your worth. That is everything. And I don't really care about these things. So, yeah. Alright. Can you go check all of these off the list? Like so. Alright, and now we can add these to our microblock buckets. Buckets? Buckets. These are buckets now. Oh, my brain is not good today. Oh. Wilds wasn't either, but yeah. No. Microblocks 1 and 2. So let's see. First we check 1. Okay, we had pumpkins already. And we had the birch. But we did not have the concrete variants. Or the grass block variant. Okay, cool. Or the andesite. Which is amazing that we did not have the andesite variant. So if you're wondering why I have 4, it's because if I find one of these that's over at like someone else's base, is I'll grab the resources I can. Then wilds, I'll like normally it's wild's base, and then I will use I'll fill it in with the resources that she has at hers, and then I'll split it with whoever's base I found it at and myself. So I don't think I've done that at anyone else's bases. It's just been Wild's bases. Or base. I've only been to one of Wild's bases. Logs. Raw flesh. Saplings. Okay, sand and gravel can go back up top. And now we need to figure out what we want to do down here. So for our design, I don't really know what to do. Have an extra bone from a skeleton that I need to throw away as well. And that was over here. Okay, so what are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking, everyone? It's mainly colors, right? That's the main thing I'm thinking of, that I'm considering here, is the colors, because I don't know what I want to do on the color spectrum. I don't know. On the color spectrum of things, so so I've kind of stumbled into a hard spot here, because this color scheme, right? Dark, mostly dark. There's the stone, but mostly dark color scheme. Well, this is completely light, right? This is all stone. And the thing is I mean, look at in the ceiling, like those strips are dark again. So I don't know what to do with it. If I should, and then like this is dark. So I'm trying to think of how to tie it all together. I don't want to change anything that is already been built. I want to be able to tie it all together, because that was my plan initially. It's just that now that I've actually done it, like been working on it and that, I'm having a harder time thinking of actually how would be best to do that. We do have fire take off, so I can build with coal blocks. And stuff like that. I can decorate around a little bit with the coal ore and the redstone ore and the iron ore. Probably not so much with the coal ore. Or not with the redstone ore, really, because that's not really something that you smelt. Or probably even the nether quartz. But the iron, I think, will do. Let's just see. Let's doodle. Can we do that? Can we doodle today? Also, I wonder what I have in here. Okay. I have hoppers in here. Apparently. Alright. I think I'm going to experiment with some darker stuff at first. So let's grab the blackstone. I'll eventually get used to where all these are. Let's also grab our other kinds of blackstone. Ooh, obsidian can be a fun one. Alright. Black concrete powder can be good. We're going to take both of these. Come on. Ferris and Victa! Welcome, Ferris! Alright. Why is my... I don't know. My mouse locks up sometimes. It's weird. I don't know. I might have to switch out mice or something. We'll see. I don't really know what we want to do here. We have our stuff. Like, these little spots here would make sense, right? It would make sense here if we break some of these out. Oh, look at that. We've gotten Stream Raiders going. Let's go do that real quick. And we'll think on this while we're doing the Stream Raiders stuff. So... let's see, we have Pyromancer here, placed on a few more units. Let's go ahead and just hit start. and see what happens. Sweet. We win. Alright, so open Captain Chest. Randomly assign them to Pyro. Cool, got 2 Berserker shards. Alright, back to map. we can go the easier route or the harder route. We're going the easier route. We're definitely going the easier route, but we're going to upgrade my archer. So I now have 2 level 3s. I have, and then like the 3 level 1s still, because I don't really use them much. All right, let's go and start Hackers Plaza. This is a moderate level, and it looks to be quite moderate as far as how difficult the baddies are. 100. Oh, hold on. It's an armored unit. That makes me want to put this guy down, but at the same time, I think I want to put down my archer. But everyone is... I think I'm going to put down my warrior. I need to get this guy upgraded. Actually, hold up. We're going to put down my rogue. Because, 1, I need to get my rogue upgraded. 2, we need to take out these things. These give boosts to people, and we don't want these guys to be boosted. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do for there, and let's jump back over to, is this the main game? This is our last Stream Raiders, by the way. This is our last Stream Raiders of the night, I think. So please go over and place them down if you wish to. Of Gauntlet. Ooh, that is one I haven't heard about. In fact, the games that you and Wild were talking about, I'm not super familiar with them. Over in the stream near the end there of Wild, or near the time I left Wild Stream, I should say. Near the time I had to go. Okay. A very quick pickaxe. Bill was on the UHC world, so. Oh, and Gummy. Gummy. Alright. I think I'll just do something just to get it going. Grab like one of each, I suppose, just to get us started. I don't really know. See, I want... I think coal would look good right next to the fire, and then that, because this looks like soot, right? So this looks like someone, like, I don't know, was shoveling it out or something. Not this is really something you can, like, shovel out of. But... because this is like a clean, sooty look, right? And then this is like just like it's not cleaned. So, like that's kind of what I'm getting the feel of. Oh, how do I join a game again? Sorry, Fizzat. I didn't see that. I don't know how long ago that was. Exclamation mark battle? Or hitting the link should take you to it. If hitting that link does not take you to it, though, let me know and I can show you other ways of doing it. So. Here, I'll do it for you then. There. That link, the one, https www.streamraiders.com, that link there, that ends in my name. Most importantly, that ends in my name. Though there are other ways of picking your streamer than just by having the link. That's actually what I do most of the time, is I'll just search them through their little choose captain thing. You can search people, and that's what I usually do, actually. Just so I don't have to deal with clicking on a link or whatever. Even though clicking on a link is typically considered easier, but, you know. It's eye roll. I guess. So I think something like that coming out of these is probably good. It's downloading the update patch thing. Yeah, that happens. Sometimes it takes a little bit to do that. There's an app you can install, which means that it doesn't have to do that every single time that you open it up in your browser, but at the same time it's an app on your computer that takes up space. So I'm using that because it's a lot easier to do the screen capture thing with. But you can run it browser based if you want to as well. And there isn't like any advantage, or like as far as within the game itself, there aren't disadvantages or advantages to running it in the browser or not. So totally up to you. It's fine. Everyone struggles with things sometimes, and even though I've done even though I've done so much AV tech stuff, I have issues. I literally am someone who is supposed to know literally everything about certain systems, and no luck. No luck. Absolute, some days I can't. Other days, you better find yourself another AV tech, because my brain don't work all the time. In fact, I would recommend not trying to ask an AV tech. AV tech specialize in audiovisual equipment, not every single type of computer. So typically best to try to get customer support or something like that. But I'm always open to helping, which is probably the main reason why I get asked a lot. Isn't because I'm necessarily the best person to answer the questions, it's because people know I will try to answer the questions. So. That's not right. Have you been able to figure it out, Fizzad, or is it still downloading the thingamabobber? Oh no. That is bad. The thingamabobber. The update. That's the thingamabobber I'm referring to. All good. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely one of the things where it's like very good at troubleshooting, right? It's still downloading. Wow. Sometimes I've been told it does take a long time, though, so that's not necessarily unexpected. Having the diorite right next to all the black, probably not very realistic. Just because of how light it is. Also, I need to make sure that when I break the torches, I put torches back, which is another thing we need to do is make some kind of lighting underneath. And like put black carpet over top, probably. Sounds best to me. That way we can have stuff set up on. That way we can have lighting without it being all over the floor and obvious and a mess. So what I'm trying to mimic here is the redneck internet takes some time. Oh no. Yeah, at my grandparents' house, like they have satellite internet. It's horrible satellite internet. I've heard some satellite internet can actually be okay. I am yet to run into a satellite internet which is actually decent, even. But even out in the sticks, hardwired internet can be hard as well. So, just we're not talking about dial-up. So, we did that the other day, didn't we? I know. I remember from a stream a bit ago that. Yeah, it's not dial-up. That's for sure. I wonder how long it would take actually if you were running dial-up. I'm actually kind of curious to know how long that would take. Oh, it's done? Yay! That is good that that's done. So if you get stuck on something, let me know at some point. There we go. We've gotten some stuff here. We've gotten some blocks we can build with. So what I'm doing here... Alright, so you can do that. You can go and you can hit select streamer if you're in that menu. And then you should just be able to like search for me. That should work. I hope it does. If not, I'll have to pull it up and actually look at it and see. But that should be what you do. Can't guarantee though. It's been a bit since I've added a streamer to my list in that game. So memory's not quite that fresh on how to do that. What I'm doing here with doing the cracked stuff closer to the fire is making it where it looks like the heat has actually cracked the brick. And they haven't replaced this. Like, they've replaced this stuff here because clearly it's not cracked. I might want to actually replace some of it with cracked. But that should be, you know, just to kind of the thought of how this would be like cracked if it had gotten really, really hot. I've actually blown up stones before by superheating them. It was scary the first time it happened because I did not realize that would happen. You managed to place one unit. Okay, cool. So there's 13 minutes left in the placing period, or well, just ticked down to 12 now. But you'll get to place one new one every 5 minutes. As you can see, there's a cooldown, a placement cooldown, and that changes based on how many units you have. The cooldown of one specific unit might go down, or might go up. I mean, if once you start getting to the point where you have like 5, 10 units to, 5 or I think I have like 10 units to choose from, so the cooldowns are increased a little bit. But I believe the game is balanced so that you will always be able to put a unit down as long as you're there and you can, actually be in it for the unit placement period. So so how many showed up? You should have, I think, had a rogue, a warrior, and an archer, right? Were those your choices to pick from? Because if those are your choices to pick from, then that's what I think I started with that. Yeah. And then you can only place one of those units every 5 minutes, and each unit has like its own unit placement cooldown, but you as a user in the battle have your own placement cooldown. So it's kind of like a two-layered thing. One good way of explaining it is how you can do bot commands. So I can set up a bot command to have a user cooldown and a cooldown, like a global cooldown. Okay. I see. Yeah, no, you can only place one at a time, but... Hey, Gummy! Thank you for the bits. Welcome. But yeah, so like with the bot commands, you can set a user cooldown, which is, say if I were to set the user cooldown for a command to 5 seconds, and then if I were to set the user cooldown, or the global one, you've been lurking? Okay, thank you for lurking, Gummy. But then if you're to set the user, or the global cooldown to like 50 seconds, right? One user can't go and say, can't use that command constantly, right? They can't use it every 5 seconds, but they can, but someone else can go and use it with an... Actually, no, that doesn't make any sense. You would want... Oh gosh. You want... Sorry. User cooldown to 30 seconds, global cooldown at 5 seconds. So the user can only... Like, each person can only use the command once every 30 seconds. But the command can only be used by anyone once every 5 seconds. If you see what I mean. It essentially, it helps to prevent command spamming. But it just trying to kind of explain that little game that you're doing, that you're working on. What are you up to, Gummy? Since you're here and not so lurking anymore. Not quite as lurking. Still lurking, maybe, but... Alright, I think I'm going to go and start working on the lighting scheme. I feel like that's a good way to go. So we need wool. We need black wool at first. I don't have black wool, so I'm going to need to do it. Standing around your iron farm to get more iron. Did you get more beacons? Is that what it is? Or are you just getting more iron just for the sake of having more iron? Because that is also another thing which happens. I may or may not do it myself sometimes. Not that I have an iron farm. But Wild has an iron farm. I would do it for my my bamboo farms. Mostly. There's no sense in AFKing at Wild's farms, other than maybe the ink farm. I say maybe because we've figured out that that is already way too effective. I guess that works, right, Gummy? Just need to more so you can randomly spam people that. Sure. I have plenty of iron myself. But I'm sure that other people can benefit from that greatly. The problem with my iron is that I have the iron which I get from mining, which I've done a lot of, as you've seen earlier. And I also have the iron from Wild's iron farm. So... yeah. At the moment, I have a fairly healthy amount of iron. This is all the excess iron I have. Not too much, but I don't use it enough to Yeah. I don't think we can run wild out of iron. I'll just put it that way. I'll just say that and leave it there. um, okay. Baguette! Baguette and toast are the same person, by the way. Just for the sake of everyone here. I should have dyed the wool first. I don't think you can dye the carpet. Dang it. Oh, you can. Oh, you can dye the carpet. Yes. But it's much easier to dye the wool. It's more expensive, but ink sacks are not exactly actually, let's see. Yeah, it's more expensive to do it that way. That's new. What's new? The fact that you can dye the carpets? I think that is actually newer. I don't know. Like I said, I'm the person who skipped from 1.7.10 to 1.12.2. So, I don't really know. I'm okay. That is a new thing. Cool. um, or newer thing at least. Hasn't always been there. Where are... Oh, we used my shroom lights. Yes, I got rid of my shroom lights. I can't believe it. I used them all. In that thing. Behind that giant wall. Do I have more? I do not. Whew, I do not have more. And I think... Ooh. Yes, auto wool farms are new. Wild has one. I don't need one. That's how most of the things work, right? I mean, I could use shroom lights. I can also use the glowstone. I think we're going to go glowstone. Alright. Bust up all the torches, which are on the floor over here. And we're going to see exactly where we need. Actually, hold up. We're going to do lighting around the rim of this. Let me think. Oh, shoot. I don't have any more lanterns, do I? Well, that is one use for the iron. May as well, right? I guess. Now, here's the thing with the iron. Wait, soul lanterns... Do soul lanterns emit a lower light level still? That still's a thing, right? Or is that not? Like, I want to use soul lanterns now that I think about it. But the problem with that is... that I think they have a lower light level. And when you're actually trying to light something up, a lower light level doesn't work. Let's see. So, torch, sticks, and coal. Lower light. Okay, well, we're not going to go that route. That would be cool. I said that loudly. That would be pretty cool. We're doing it. I don't care. Low light level, mobs can spawn, whatever. We're gonna do it. We are going to do normal lanterns in the floor. Alright. So we're going to do the soul lanterns later. I just don't want to, like, leave them out, if you take my meaning. Oh, hold up. Let's go over here. Again, last Stream Raiders of the day. So, last Stream Raiders of the day. Just keep that in mind. It looks like we have one Fizzat. We have one Watcha. And we have 3 from Pyro Dancer. So, let's hit the start battle button and let's go for it. Last one of the day. No, I died. Oh no. It does look nicer, for sure. We won. Sweet. Ooh, I actually completed the quest there. So, let's see who gets it. Pyro gets the rewards chest. That's okay. Alright. Let us... So, again, that was the last one for today, so thanks to everyone who participated in that. I am going to look at the quest, because I think we did Barbarian Scrolls. I wonder if we can unlock the Barbarian then. Nice. So... Oh, water. Water, I see that in the chat there. Okay. That looks like that. So, or that's it for those. Let's see, army. I can unlock the barbarian. So there we go, we got a barbarian now. And I think, yep, that's it. So let's go back to Minecraft. In that case. And we're going to actually close out of the Stream Raiders game here on my computer. We have 2 missions left. Or till we get to the boss, I believe. It's apparently a secret boss. Same difficulty as the normal boss, but that'll be for another day. That'll be for another day, everyone. So let's try to get our lighting situation figured here. In that case, and let's see if there's been any in-game chat. You have 2 bombers now? 2 bombers? Or did you get one, like a, not shard, but... Did you get, like, a upgrade scroll for him or something? Or? This will probably end up actually getting switched out with the gray carpet. Oh, rewards chest. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have turned these into gray instead of the black, because I just realized that I'm probably going to be using not explodey bits. Probably going to be using gray in the areas that I am lighting up instead of black. So can hear the mobs. They love the dark that I'm making. Intentionally making. Oops. Oopsies. There we go. Let's see. You, both of you. Okay. Oh, again with the double breakages. I can decrease the level of the pickaxe I'm using if I feel like it, but a lantern and a flower carpet color choice should light up the place. A sea lantern would as well. Yeah, I know. But these are fine, since it's going to get covered with the carpet anyhow. And I don't care too much about the fact that I think the light level for these lanterns are going to be, I think, decreased by 1 since it's going to be underground. Or like below the surface, whereas the sea lantern would be a normal light level or full light level. I don't know, but I think it'll be okay. It will be. It'll function. It'll function, which is really all I care about most of the time. So. Baguette must be copying something over from creative. It's typically what she does whenever what she's doing whenever she's logging in and logging out a bunch. We'll put it here, I think. Ooh. We won't put it there. We'll put it here. That is one thing. I kind of built this compact to an extent. All right. All right, guys. I think we're going to call it for tonight. Though, after I put down these few more lanterns that we need just to bring this back up to acceptable light levels. And actually, we'll put a torch here since I'm not going to do that. Okay, here, we'll put another one here. That was not what I wanted to do. Not what I meant to do, at least. And we're going to go and do a little raid here. I know it's kind of sudden end, but at the same time, I do want to get going with the night. So, for the night. Alright, we didn't really get done what we wanted to do today, sadly, but we did get this mess cleared up, so that's one thing. We started on making the area look nice and such. So I think we're going to, as I said, go on a little raid and let's see who wants to go and raid. It looks like Kim is live. Yeah, I think we're going to go. Yeah, we're going to raid Kim because the other people I was considering raiding are streaming Phasmophobia and Gummy stream. What? What? Gummy stream? Hold on a second. I think you're messing with me. I think you're messing with me. But if Gummy is streaming, we are going to go to Gummy. But I don't think Gummy's streaming. I'm pretty sure I would know about that. Okay. Yeah, you're messing with me. Yeah, we're going to go. And we're going to raid Kim and Jax today. So I'm going to go click on that computer. And we're going to just go pay it forward. Kim and Jax. Enter, and that should... Yep, that's right. Please go join the raid. Kim is an awesome streamer from New Zealand, or New Zealand, however you choose to say it. And yeah, someone who has been around a little bit, has worked on some stuff for Iskal, including the their stuff with Vault Hunters, so one of the builders for that. Yeah, so I will see you all in the next stream, hopefully. I don't know when that is yet. We'll find out, though. So, yeah. Bye!